I'm Copa. I'm the physical therapist for the Houston Dash. I worked here for 6 seasons, and today is just seeing how that goes and what that looks like. So I was born in Argentina in a really small town called Cerritos, and I was born in the city of Salta, which is in the province of Salta. And yeah, it's like really like in the mountains. So I've not met another person from there. I moved here when I was a baby, and we were like like I said, in the East Coast a little bit, and then we moved here when I was 5. So yeah, I grew up kind of like all over the United States, but my family is from Argentina. So this is the activation that we do in the morning. It's sort of like movement prep for what they're gonna do outside, but also some microdosing of, I guess, prehab exercises and designed to address like certain things. So today we're gonna do probably a lot of accelerations and decelerations because it's small grid stuff. Most of the best memories for me are like watching players get back after we've been working together with an injury. So they happen really quickly. It's like we've been working so hard, and then there's that moment where they're back. And whether it's a small or a big thing that they've been working on, it's really special to see. So every time I've can think of something that's, you know, special or my favorite, it's usually around somebody being able to get back and play again. Okay, so these are the besties of the training room. We have Jill, assistant athletic trainer. We have Santi. He is our student athletic training. This is Wafa, she's the head athletic trainer. And then this is Bianca, she's our dietitian. Yeah, this has been one of the best medical groups. I think having, being able to work together for like longer than a year has been exciting to kind of build something together. We're really intentional trying to collaborate on every player, whether somebody's in or in rehab. And then it's just more fun to do things together. And yeah, Wafa and Jill are fun people. They take care of me. They kind of make sure that I have a good environment to work in. So yeah, I'm really appreciative of that. So we had a thumb fracture that required surgery, and after surgery, joints get really, really stiff because of scar tissue and the trauma that occurred. So we're slowly trying to get all the range of motion back, and she's been working hard and letting me basically torture her to get this range of motion back. So slowly but surely we're stretching and just seeing if he can get the thumb to be all the way functional. We probably have like 10% to go. That's been doing pretty good.
When we first started, my thumb would only go here, so Copa's gotten it all the way there.
Yeah, almost a little past 90, which is the goal. We're about 4 months. Yeah, 4 months out. So this portion of rehab is of the return to run, getting ready to jump a little bit more. So it's a little more exciting than what it's been. It's really quite a grind. The first bit is painful, getting range of motion back, recovering from surgery, and then after that we have to work on strengthening, getting the quad back. However, Amanda West is a quad queen, and it makes me look like I am PT of the year because her quad is actually doing really, really well. But she put a lot of work into it, and so the muscle's doing awesome. And so now we get to run and go outside, so that's the good stuff. After I graduated college, I worked at a sports medicine clinic, and a guy named Dennis Fay and Joe Loria, they hired me. And then Nancy Adam Nelvin, she had me as her tech. So I started working in a sports medicine, physical therapy, occupational therapy clinic. And then the physical therapists there and all of them are like, oh, you look like you kind of like this. Maybe give it a shot. So they all wrote letters of recommendation, and they really supported me in that. And then got into PT school. And then after PT school, I did a sports residency with Memorial Hermann, and another set of people pushed me on my way. 2 really special therapists to me, Eric Chicas and Kevin Maloney. They mentored me along the way. So I'm here as a product of a lot of people kind of betting on me and supporting me all the way through. And then as far as being here at the Dash, I think the journey has also been sort of pushed along by a lot of other people. I worked with a strength coach at the beginning, Corey Ash, which a lot of people might know because he's a Dynamo legend. I know I was new. I thought I couldn't do this, and every day he would just sort of solidified that he believed in me and super supported me on how to work in a professional environment. The fact that I can be here today and sort of talk about, the journey and what it took. It was a lot of people believing in me and mentoring me and supporting me along the way. Having this culture and this background is huge. You watch your parents come from another country and they have to work really hard to assimilate, learn a language, go to work, and belong in a place for your sake, So to watch that and have that work ethic and that drive that pushes you every day. You couldn't do any less being here and being a part of that whole journey. And then of course, being from Argentina, soccer is just part of who you are. Like I grew up on the weekends, always a soccer game, always watching my dad play or cousins play, watching a game on TV. Like it's always been part of it. So another part of being from another country, having parents from another country, is that sense of like belonging and trying to figure out where you fit in. And a soccer field or a environment where soccer is, you feel like you fit in. Like my dad feels like he fits in the soccer world, and I think I noticed that, and I also feel that as well. You like introduce yourself, they ask "¿De dónde eres?" Argentina, and then you should fit in here. Bringing all that from another country is huge, to feel like belonging, to have that worth ethic, and then just to bring kind of the diversity to wherever you are. Like being from another place, I think you're able to kind of accept other people from other places as part of who you are and what's ingrained in you. So it's really nice to work in a place where there's people from everywhere. The world comes to me and I get to enjoy that. So it was the Isokinetic Football Conference. It's like the FIFA Sports Medicine Conference that they hold every year. And I kind of wanted to go to it for a long time because it kind of was everything that like I enjoyed studying or hearing about. So soccer, and they usually hold it at a stadium. So they held it at Atletico Madrid Stadium this time. So it's kind of like a big show of all the practitioners that can come together that work with mostly professional soccer teams or high-level soccer teams. Yeah, to be able to participate was super fun, not to just go, but also to contribute. I did 2 talks. One was on goalkeeping and return to play for them. So kind of used Jane. I actually used her as an author on the study too, so she's a published author, sort of. And then the other one was on the postpartum return to play. So it was pretty cool to be able to use what we've been doing here at the Dash and kind of show the world what's been going on. My name is Copa. I'm the physical therapist for the Houston Dash, and I'm from Argentina.